Your support matters with 90% of our viewers yet to subscribe. We need your help to keep creating engaging content. Please subscribe and hit the notification bell. Let us know where you are watching from. Leave your city in comments below. Samantha stood by the window of her cozy apartment, sipping and coffee and watching the world wake up. It had been a year since her divorce from Tom, and while the initial pain had faded, the memories still lingered. She had spent months rebuilding her life, focusing on her career and nurturing her passions as a freelance graphic designer. Samantha enjoyed the flexibility of her job, but she often found herself missing the companionship. Once said she had hoped that time would heal her wounds, and in many ways it had, yet there were still moments when she felt a pang of nostalgia for the life they had shared. One sunny afternoon, while scrolling through her phone, Samantha noticed a message from a mutual friend, Jenna. "Hey Sam, Ton is back in town, wants to catch up with you. Are you open to it?" The message sent a jolt of surprise through Samantha's heart raced as she considered the possibility of meeting Tom again. Their relationship had ended amicably, but the thought of facing him stirred up a whirlwind of emotions. After a few moments of contemplation, she replied to Jenna, "I'm open to it, let's see how it goes." The next few days were filled with anticipation and anxiety. Samantha found herself revisiting old memories, those moments of laughter, the plans they had made, and the reasons they had ultimately parted ways. She had grown so much since their separation, but she couldn't shake curiosity about what Tom had to say. When the day arrived, Samantha chose her outfit carefully, opting for a casual put together look. She arrived at the cafe, for they had agreed to meet, her heart pounding as she walked through the door. Tom was already there, sitting at a corner table with a warm smile that brought back a rush of memories. He had changed in some ways. His hair was a bit longer and he looked more relaxed. As she approached, he stood up and greeted her with a hug. "Wow, it's been a while," he said, his voice filled with genuine warmth. "You look great." "Thanks, Tom. It's good to see you," Samantha replied, taking a seat across from him. They spent the first few minutes catching up on each other's lives, sharing stories about work, travel, and mutual friends. Samantha felt a mix of nostalgia and relief as they reminisced about the good times, but as the conversation deepened, she could sense an underlying tension. Tom's gaze lingered in her, and she wondered if he was feeling the same pull of emotions. After some time, Tom shifted in his seat, his expression turning serious. "I wanted to reach out because I've been doing a load of thinking since our divorce," he began, his voice steady but tinged with vulnerability. "I realize now that I not fully appreciate what we had." Samantha's heart skipped a beat. "What do you mean?" she asked her, curiosity piqued. "Do you think I took you for granted? I was so focused on my career that I didn't prioritize our relationship. I missed the connection we had," he admitted, looking down at his coffee cup. Samantha felt a rush of conflicting emotions. Part of her wanted to defend the reasons for their separation, while another part longed for the connection they had shared. "Tom, we both made choices that lead us here. I needed to focus on myself too," she replied gently. "I understand that now. I've been working on myself, trying to be more present and aware. I just wanted you don't know that I regret how things ended," he said, his eyes meeting hers with sincerity. As the conversation continued, Samantha felt a mixture of nostalgia and uncertainty. She appreciated Tom's honesty, but she also knew that rekindling their relationship was fraught with complications. "Where do we go from here?" asked her, heart racing at the prospective reopening old wounds, and not asking for anything drastic. "I just wanted to reconnect and see if we can be friends," Tom replied, his expression hopeful. "I value in my life and I'd like to explore that." Samantha considered his words. She had spent so long establishing her independence, but a part of her missed the companionship they once had. "I think friendship could be nice, but it will take time," she said consciously, to nod in agreement. "Absolutely, I just wanted to be honest about my feelings." As they left the cafe, Samantha felt a sense of uncertainty wash over her. She'd enjoyed their conversation, but the road ahead was unclear. Over the next few weeks, Samantha and Tom began to rebuild their friendship. They met for coffee, went for walks, and shared updates about their lives. It felt comfortable, familiar, yet there was an unspoken tension that lingered beneath the surface. Samantha was cautious in her approach. She cherished their friendship but was wary of the emotions that could surface. Tom was making a genuine effort to be a better person, and she found herself appreciating the changes she had made, but could they truly move past their history? One evening, while they were watching a movie together, Tom turned to her. "I really enjoy spending time with you, Sam. It feels good to have you back in my life," he said, his voice sincere. "I feel the same way," she replied, her heart fluttering. "But we have to be careful. We can ignore our past." As their friendship deepened, Tom invited Samantha to a gathering with his friends. She hesitated, but ultimately decided to go, wanting to support them. When she arrived, she was greeted with warmth and laughter, and she quickly found herself enjoying the atmosphere. However, as the night progressed, Samantha noticed him interacting with one of his friends, a woman named Claire. They were laughing and sharing stories, and Samantha felt a pang of jealousy she hadn't anticipated. "What's wrong, Jenna?" a mutual friend asked as she joined Samantha bar. "I don't know, I guess. I didn't expect him to be so comfortable with someone else." Samantha admitted, her voice tinged with insecurity. Jenna raised an eyebrow. "Do you still have feelings for him?" Samantha sighed, contemplating her answer. "I thought I was over it, but seeing him with someone else makes me question every." The next day, Samantha decided to confront her feelings. She called Talma and suggested they meet. When they sat down, she took a deep breath. "Talma, need to talk about last night," she said, her heart racing. "Okay, what's on your mind?" he asked, concern etched on his face. "When I saw you with It stirred up feelings. I thought I had moved past," she admitted. "I didn't realize how much it took her." Talma's expression softened. "I had an idea